What's up, YouTube? Freaks and Geeks, aka NoahC, back at it again with another video for y'all today. And today, got some more post commentary. Got some brawls this time for you. So let's get right into the video. So as you see, you cut into me giving this highlight of the proverbial meat. And I'm basically throughout this fight, I was a little confused. Really confused actually. For some reason, the teammates were fighting each other. It was kind of awkward. It was throwing me off a bit. But like a lot of the times when I see, like, you know, when I go into brawls by myself, man, I always try to play my best, because you never know how people are gonna be in these kind of game modes, man. It's kind of crazy how it is actually, because, you know, brawls are really probably one of the most toxic game modes you could possibly walk into in this game. From what you'll see later on throughout the fight, you know, it's just kind of crazy how these things are. A lot of the times, especially whenever you're fighting somebody, like, you know, like let's say you're fighting like any assassins, anything like that, because, you know, this place is an assassin cesspool. And, you know, I think sometimes whenever we get into these kind of games with people by ourselves and we don't have like a person that we can actually rely on, it's really more scary than anything. Because you'll see that I'll end up having to do most of the work throughout this fight. And it's kind of crazy that, you know, the Gladiator couldn't provide any support to me at all. And not that I blame him or anything like that, it's just that, you know, a lot of the times when people have these kind of characters and stuff like that, it always throws me off, and it's like, wow, you know, maybe these characters aren't that strong, but at the same time, I know from getting bodied from like a Gladiator and stuff like that, like, these characters are really annoying to deal with, especially at like high level, if anything. So, you know, for me, I think that a lot of the times whenever we get into these matches with these other people and stuff like that, and as you can see, he's doing his taunting on his fucking teammate for some reason. And, you know, it's just kind of crazy how, like, you know, some people, as far as skill gap goes, like, it's really crazy how it is, man. I've never seen people so dependent on another person, or rather not another person, but just like they can't really rely on their own gameplay. You know what I mean? I mean, because if you see me play an assassin, right, you're probably asking yourself, Freaks, what's wrong with you? Like, you know, why are you playing an assassin? What about Nobushi? What happened to her? You know what I'm saying? Etc., etc. And I think to myself, I can't really play assassins because I'm just not a bitch at heart. Personally, like, I think people that play assassins have really some really pussy tendencies. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of the times that I actually get into the game whenever I play assassins, it's kind of crazy how exactly they are. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen a class more disgusting, if I want to be honest to God, obvious. Also, and somebody right there, that clip that just happened right there, can somebody tell me, is that a confirm? Because I tried to mash X and it wouldn't let me go. So if a Highlander parries aside or heavy on Ibushi, does he get a kick? I know he doesn't get the cable toss, but does he get the kick off a confirm? But yeah. So yeah, I just think sometimes whenever you get into these fights with these other people, I feel like you should always carry your weight. And if your class is like really, really good, there's really no reason why you should lose, in my opinion. I mean, I know there's sometimes, like I said, where it comes to skill gap and stuff like that, but like right here, the Shinobi parried me twice, right? So he made me mad when he parried the first one because he just kind of just waited for that one, you know what I mean? And so that's me trying to go for a guard break, even though that was just stupid as hell. But, like, you know, it pissed me off because the first time when I was fighting him, he wasn't being as defensive, and then the next fight he ends up like parrying everything. Maybe I made it too obvious, I don't know, but at the same time, you know, the kind of stuff where like people are just sitting there in your face with those kind of characters, especially with high characters that do really high damage off light parries. Like, I mean, I think everybody does a pretty good considerable amount of damage when it comes to a light parry, but I know Shinobi get 40 40 confirmed damage off of a light parry, you know, and he parried me twice and I only got 120 health. So that's so 3 light parries basically means the end of me. But I'm not really one to talk. Nabushi's got 38, you know what I'm saying? So can I really complain about something like that? But yeah, but you see as the gladiator, like, he can't really approach the, you know, shinobi, and I understand entirely, because it's just at sometimes in the game, when you have it to where you have a character that can't reach another character, but a character is like more mobile than you are, then you're not going to be able to actually hit them or be able to attack them as much as you would want to. Because most of the time when they get in your face, you're like, oh shit, it's my turn to attack, and not really. But yeah, but the gladiator did absolutely no work in this game, and it kind of, like I said again, I don't like doing all the work sometimes. Like, people think, oh man, it's cool and stuff like that, but sometimes I like to be able to rely on somebody, you know what I mean? Like when I got Dark Mask working for me and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I always just like the fact that he, you know, I can rely on him. Same thing with Zilla. Like, whenever I play with Zilla, I always can rely on him type stuff, you know. It's kind of crazy how that's, you know, how it is between us at some point. And see, you see that? How he wanted to be gay just because he wanted to win a match? It's crazy. But see, I got my opportunity to give him the meat, and the execution I was about to give old buddy, I will end up giving to him. But as you see, he's waiting on me to throw out a light attack. That's crazy. And I know, like, Shinobi, as far as counters go, like, they can't really do anything. But still, it's sickening, man. Honest to God, it's sickening. But that's just the game we play, though. You know what I mean? So, but I got my revenge on him, so it's all good. So yeah. But alright, see y'all in the next fight. So here we are. I'm fighting against Gladiator, and I believe it was an Orochi, 2 assassins. So I'm the only hybrid in this game, because as you saw, I have a shaman partner. Very honorable at first, you know, real good dude. You know, don't really know him, but you know. But as I try to give him, you know, the meat, you know, he hits me with his you know, Gladiator's famous mix up into light combo, because you just can't block it or parry it for the life of you. And then I caught him with 2 dashing lights, so that put me back in the game right there, and he went for a guard break. He ended up failing at that point. But he never said good fight to me, which I didn't really give a fuck about. I had just said to him, I usually try not to say good fights no more, man. I don't really particularly care about that kind of stuff. I mean, unless I really respect you type shit, then, you know, you probably won't get a good fight from me. And I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick about it or anything like that. It's just, I mean, I done hit good fights so much and people get so salty and etc, etc. But yeah, my most hated class, the Orochi. And so, a lot of people ask me too, why do I really hate Orochi? Is it because that he's Nobushi's hard counter? Is it because he's this and he's that? You know, a lot of people don't remember when I fought Glenn in the 1st to 5. You know, he did literally nothing but top light and zone me and go for, you know, he went for some deflex and stuff like that, don't get me wrong, but it flustered me so much that this kind of character is allowed to get like light damage of that caliber, you know, for the speed of his, like, PKs is not okay, you know what I mean, but at the same time it's kind of the same spiel. Like, if I get hit with 2 PK lights, that's 30 something damage, you know what I mean? Like, no light attack in any game should equal to a big, I'd say about 30% of somebody's health, you know. And it's different for like different classes, you know what I mean? Like, the more heavy set classes deal with assassins better. They also can't really attack assassins if they play them gay, you know what I mean? Like, it's just it's like one side is really bad and the other side, you know, is, I guess, really good, I guess, in that sense. But yeah. But as you'll see, like, I'm gonna end up losing this fight against the Gladiator, and you'll see exactly why. Like, he relied on nothing but lights, and, you know, like, anything outside of that, you know, like, it's just kind of like the mix-ups into, like, you see more lights, more fast attacks. See, like, nothing else was created out of the game besides just light attacks, and I end up losing nothing but light attacks. So my thing is to these devs is that I don't understand how you can create a game You know, whether it's on console, PC, or whatever. But a light attack in this game should never equate to more than, like I said, I'd say, honestly, to put it at a good number, by maybe 13 and 12 damage. Like, that way it can be equal and, you know, covered up around the board and everything like that. But sometimes it's just too much. But the shaman did her thing, you know, had to carry me a little bit. So, you know, she did what was necessary. And yeah, man, you know, but that's gonna be all for this video, everybody. Glad to be doing these daily uploads, man, and give y'all what y'all need. Like I said, like the video and subscribe. If you're new here, please share the video. Try to get it around here. That, you know, I'm still trying to do this for one thing. And yeah, also PSA, Shinigami is on the rise. We are looking for members, so if you would like to try out, please hit me up. But that's all for this video. Freaks and Geeks signing out. Peace out, y'all. Deuces.